Hey yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Kevin. I'm actually here making my first video for y'all. I'm just gonna start making some content, trying to talk about highlights, maybe some plays that I think could do well in the future. You guys know me. I love basketball, and the one thing I can do is maybe share the knowledge that I have of the game and who I like, and maybe that'll help you guys here down the line. So. I hope you guys enjoy, but we're gonna get right into it. Let's start up here, pulling this bad boy up. We're gonna pull up the Draftkings uh, homepage here, and we're gonna hit up the NBA games. Check out the games for tomorrow. The one game that I'm really interested in is that Portland and LA Laker game because I did play the last game that I played was the Laker game. I can't show you guys how to create lineups because that is totally against DraftKings policy, and I could get my account banned, and I'm not even gonna ever try and do that. So at least I'm gonna be able to show you guys my past games here that I recently played in, and the last Laker game in this case. So this might help you guys out if you guys join tomorrow. So. Um, First place winners for the last Laker game, they split $5,761 each for about it looks like 10, maybe 12 people. Now that leaves everybody that's 13th and behind. They got 188, and then once it got to the 27th person, everybody under that was getting 100 or less. So where you wanted to be was obviously that first place spot overall. Now, AD, I can't say enough about that guy. When he's in and LeBron's out, you got to roster him at your MVP spot because he's going to go off. He's going to have 2020, 2030, whatever he wants to do, man, because he literally is the only player they'll pass it to besides Russ. And then those were the players that did good that night. And honestly, there's sleeper picks in there here that you're going to see. I'm going to point them out. See, my thought process, excuse me, my phone was going to die there. But my thought process in this game was with LeBron out, Russ was going to have a killer game. And over Devin Booker, in my opinion. So in this case, I tried to roster him and without Devin Booker. Devin Booker ended up having the better game. We both had DA and Bridges. I had Torrey Craig. They were at home. I thought, he would have a double double because he's a double double machine when they got injuries. Didn't turn out that way. Lonnie Walker scored a few more points than he did. The last pick was where I really messed up. I thought Thomas Bryant was going to get some minutes if it was a blowout. Turns out it wasn't a blowout. They stayed in the game, and then the game just had AD just doing everything. So AD stayed in the game, and no minutes were given to Bryant. And I touched first place in the first half, but the thing with that is when you don't get minutes in the second half, that could just push you back a little bit. So in this situation, as you guys can see, I lost by 14 total points. And really, those couple changes could have changed the whole dynamic of what I want. $40 to 6,000. You know what I mean? And that's the same case every night. It's literally that close. You guys could be right on the money. You might be just one pick off. You might have everything right, even the top pick, the number one player, and then you just have that one sleeper pick that you just missed, that you just ducked right above it, and you picked the guy right under him. You just never know. Campaign, I'm sorry, man. He was weak as hell against the Lakers. I don't know what he was doing. He was running around like a chicken with his head cut off. This guy literally dropped near 40 fantasy points. Oh, no, he did drop 40 fantasy points the game before. Couldn't even drop 30 this game. If he dropped 15 more, I guarantee you a lot of these lineups would be at the very top. Now, looking at some of these other scores right there, I showed one with Devin Booker. He did all right. He didn't do as well as I thought. Campaign's weak ass again. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna roster you again unless you guys play a weak ass point guard. Now, a couple other lineups here. I try to mix Russ, AD, and D Book all in the same lineup, and it still didn't work. It didn't push me to the front. We're gonna look down at one more here, I believe, and Campaign and D Book all in the same lineup, dodging Russ. I tried to mix and match everything, and nothing was working. And these guys in first place, if you add up all the numbers, they don't use all 50,000 of their salary cap. And if I want you guys to do me that one favor, which is every night, if one person could just add the winning scores of the roster that night and add them all up, most of the time the scores won't add up to 50,000. And the reason for that is, I don't know, some of these guys just have a gut feeling that a bench warmer is going to do better than a starter, and they end up being right. Now, before I end this video, I do want to go over one thing, which is talking about AD. AD, he's a sleeper. Not a sleeper, I should say. He's a superstar when LeBron is out. Even when LeBron is in, I would roster him. Um, some nights when LeBron is in, a little trick I like to do is one or two lineups. I'll mess around and not even pick LeBron and just pick AD only, and maybe mix them up with a bunch of role players and see how they do. A lot of times that score ends up being top 500, and a score that I didn't even think would even hit the top 500. You know what I mean? And it would be in the top 5 to 300, and you just never know what could happen on these crazy nights. But AD lately, I gotta say, he gotta win. He gotta win some type of award because of the way he's playing. Because he's showing up every night, hurt or not, questionable, probable. It don't really fucking matter. He's playing, and when he does play, he drops the numbers, and he's been proving it time and time again. So my suggestion, if any of you guys play Laker games here down the line, just think about what I said. Remember, if you don't choose AD and he goes off, and just remember that I said I told you so. You know? Nah, I'm just playing. But overall, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. I'll be making more content soon. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys like to do. I'll be in touch, man. You guys stay safe. Peace.